So Google has a product idea form here for people to give feedback on the YouTube Partner Program in the fourth quarter of 2010. And basically, it's for people to give propose ideas for the YouTube Partner Program and things they'd like to see and changes made, and for other people to vote on it. And I submitted several ideas, and I would like to share those ideas with other people and also do like a record of them so that we can see like of the ideas I put out, how many of them actually get done, just for frame of reference. And also maybe we can create some sort of buzz, or people can discuss in the comment section of this video what they think about some of these ideas. So I submitted 24 ideas so far, and I'm just going to read them in whatever order that they've been most popular. So idea number one is, I want more accurate information about how much a video has earned each month. The Excel spreadsheet is inadequate because it is not listing the actual earnings accurately. Accurate earning statements are needed to acquire investors for my shows. And what I mean with this is that there's certain types of ads which are not appearing in the spreadsheets. Off the top of my head, I cannot remember which type of ads don't appear, but Google itself admits that these don't appear in your spreadsheet. And I was like, well, that's not really helpful for like, how am I supposed to tell investors this is how much an episode will make if I don't have accurate information about that? And the problem with the AdSense account is that it doesn't tell you which videos are generating the views and which ones are generating the ad revenue and how much you're generating from them. The only way you can see that is by looking at the Excel spreadsheet which YouTube is providing you, but that one is inaccurate, so it's not really useful. The second idea I have is this. The click bomb scam concerns me. It seems if I become popular and upset someone, they could use a bot to trick YouTube into taking away my partnership. Can't YouTube send me an email if a click bomb is happening so I can make a video private? And what I mean by click bomb is this. There are some people who have, for whatever reason, decided to be trolls. They find a partner who they don't like their content, they're jealous of them, or whatever stupid reason. And they decide that they're going to use a bot to basically spam clicks on all their ads. And YouTube responds to that by closing the entire account down and not giving the people a chance to talk about it or whatever, and just taking it away because YouTube has decided that these users are probably doing it themselves. I don't know exactly how things are happening, but it's happening to a lot of people. So either one of two things are happening. One, these people who are claiming that they're innocent bystanders are lying, or two, there are people who have figured out a really good way to trick YouTube into, making people lose their accounts. And it was not easy to get a YouTube partner account for me, and I really rather not lose my account, because when I have so many things I want to do with it. I'm trying to build a company that is able to employ people. I don't pay myself. All the ad revenue that I'm generating from my account, it's not going into my pocket, believe me. Look around. Okay? It's not going in here. It's all going into my company and to fund other creative projects, to entertain people, and employ the people that I know in real life. That's my ultimate goal with this. So if I lose this YouTube partner account, that really screws everything up. And I really would rather not have to lose my account over something that I've done nothing wrong, basically. So I really would hope that YouTube responds to the click bomb scam concerns, because so far they have not really responded to it. Third idea. When I look at my own videos on my channel, do not show me the ads. This should not be that hard. If partner John Doe looks at partner Joe videos, it should say display ads no, or something to that effect. Don't allow my own views to increase the view count. What I'm talking about is this. As partners, we're not allowed to watch our own ads on our videos. And this makes it sort of hard to, a comment page, for example. Someone puts a link in, they're talking about a specific point in the video, so I need to go to that point. Well, when I click on that, it brings me to the main page for the video, and ads start rolling. And I have to stop it and have to try to, load up my own copy of the video on my hard drive and look at that time code, because I cannot look at that through YouTube. That would be scamming the advertisers, because I'm just watching my own ads. And you're not allowed to do that. And it's just, I don't understand why YouTube cannot make it so that if you're looking at your own videos that are tied to your own account, no ads play. That seems like it'd be a really easy thing for them to do. It just seems like it'd be a line of code, really. don't display ads if the account that owns this is viewing it. I mean, nothing more needs to be said, really. It's very simple, and they should do that. My next idea is this. I would like to be able to see which subscriber or / viewer was the 100th, 500th, 1000th, 1,000,000th, etc. viewer of a video or subscriber to my channel. This would allow me to do some pretty cool contests. And what I mean is this. I want to be able to run contests where, like, if you're the 100th person to view it, I know. And I could, like, send you something, I could contact you and, like, you've won such and such and such. And do promotional contests that way. In the insight page for video, I want to see the entire URL where a video was watched, not just the domain name. In short, I want to see the actual page the video came from and not need to spend an hour searching for a forum or blog. What I mean is this. In our insight for our videos, we can see where some of our traffic to our videos is coming from. And sometimes it shows the domain name of, like, a forum or a website or something, but it doesn't show us the specific post that it came from. And that really irritates me because I want to see what people are saying about it, and maybe they have, I like to know what the buzz is so that I can respond to that buzz. Not just like posting there or making an account, but also in my own videos. Like maybe they have a legitimate problem. Maybe they noticed an error in one of my videos, but they haven't posted it and they haven't they haven't commented on my video about that error, and they haven't emailed me about that error. So if I can't find that specific post, what they're talking about, how am I supposed to respond to it? You know what I mean? It just seems like it wouldn't be that hard to find the specific URL and tell me where it is. And then another idea is I want to send a mass private message to all subscribers without receiving an error because some subscribers don't have existing accounts anymore. Let us send the private message to those with accounts or automatically delete the non-existent subscribers from our list. What I mean is this. In our subscribers, some of you may not realize this, but some people have accounts that get shut down or they delete their account or whatever. But when these accounts become non-existent and don't exist anymore, they still maintain subscribed to your account. And when you try to send a mass PM to people, you get these errors that say, these accounts don't exist and that can't be sent. So no private message was sent to anybody. And I don't understand that why when an account becomes non-existent, they are automatically deleted from the subscriber to your channel. Because as it stands right now, I have to basically go through all of my subscribers and see who actually still exists and who doesn't and manually delete them. And when you have, I could probably spend a day doing it because I only have about 1,120 subscribers right now. But if you have like millions of subscribers, no, you're not going to be able to do it. So YouTube really needs to get on the ball and automatically delete non-existent accounts from subscribers. Another idea. When a video is rejected for monetization, I want to know the specific reason it was rejected. I do not want a link to read the guidelines. I've read the guidelines. If I feel my video meets the guidelines, I need to know the specific reason it doesn't. What I mean is that a lot of people, I had experienced this myself, have a video rejected for monetization, and they don't tell you why it was rejected. They just send you a link to read the guidelines. And I've already read the guidelines, and if I didn't feel that it met those guidelines, I wouldn't have uploaded it to begin with. So if it's not meeting the guidelines, you need to point out specifically where it isn't doing that. And give me a blanket statement like you need these rights, in order to upload this. That's mistaken. That's against YouTube's own policy. For example, video game footage. You don't need to have the rights to monetize your videos. You just have to obey fair use rules. For example, if you're making a video, you can't just upload and monetize of you playing a game. But you can if it's commentary, if you're commenting on whatever you're playing. And the purpose of it is to review it or do tips and tricks, a walkthrough, or you're just making fun of it. You can monetize that. That falls under fair use. And sometimes a video gets rejected because you need to have the rights for this. Well, no, you really don't. And sometimes the reviewers are not clear on, the policies are inconsistent, and it really needs to be addressed. And that's what I was asking for here. Tell us a specific reason so that we can try to fix it. Another idea. I would like a documentary category added to the videos section. I would like real genre categories, action, romance, horror, sci-fi, fantasy, etc. added to film and animation. I would like videos to belong to at least 2 of these genre categories. What I'm talking about is the browse page, the search page. As it stands right now, it's really crappy. If you look at things like Hulu or Crackle, you can actually look at genres for videos. Well, you can't do that on YouTube unless you're looking at the shows, which actually it seems a little bit broken because it's always showing the same damn shows regardless of what genre you go to. And the free movies, a lot of them aren't, those aren't the regular videos. So the video section, which is where the majority of YouTube partners have their videos, and not in the movies or the shows, but in the video section, because not everybody has a series tab. The video section should have genre, so that we can actually get some of our videos seen. I mean, as it stands right now, I have stuff on here from completely different genres that are competing with different genres. For example, I got my game reviews. Well, what are my game reviews competing with? Pretty much everything on the site, because there isn't a section specifically for documentary game reviews or something like that. And that's what I'd like to see. Next idea on the same idea, I desperately want the series tab enabled for all partners. I have multiple shows right now and several in development. Playlists are not adequate and give the wrong impression. Please give all partners the series tab. What I mean by the wrong impression is that a lot of people's playlists, they're random stuff. It could be anything. And so a lot of people look at playlists and they think of like, an MP3 player. This is all my random songs that could be any category. And a lot of our partners who don't have the series tab, we have to use a playlist, and it just gives the wrong idea. And another thing is that the series tab enables you to organize your videos by episode. And the playlist is really hard to do that with. It prefers to organize them by the number that you added them to the playlist. You can't like move them around. And you also can't add any information about what those videos are. With the series tab, you can write an episode description on the tab in the little box, and it helps users understand what this episode is about. Playlist does not have that. I would like that. And also, the series tab enables your show to appear in the series category of YouTube, rather than just the videos where you're competing with everything. Next idea. I find it very upsetting that I can promote a video and pay for several thousand clicks but not receive as many actual views as the clicks I paid for. Until this discrepancy problem is resolved, I will not use promoted videos ever again. What I'm talking about is that I use promoted videos on some of my game reviews. And what ended up happening is that somebody click-bombed it. And basically, they got clicked on, but the videos were only viewed for like 10 seconds or something. I still had to pay for those views. And my views did not increase. Or what happened is that I don't really know what happened. All I know is that I paid for several thousand more clicks than I actually received views on my video. And it's like the AdSense advertisements are using a completely different viewing tracking system than the one for the YouTube views and for the ads that play on your video. I mean, the whole idea was that I was going to be paying less for advertising, or at least as much for advertising as my videos generated. So the advertising would kind of pay for itself. And that didn't happen. I ended up having to pay $200-something for advertising. Because YouTube decided that the views that I had to pay for were not, they weren't good views, they weren't reliable clicks, basically. And I lost money, but YouTube profited. And it doesn't seem like a good idea to use the promoted videos when their systems are tracking things in two different ways and just not working together well. The next idea, the ability to ask users a questionnaire on my channel page. I want to be able to ask users questions about what they liked, disliked, etc., and know which users filled the questionnaire out. I could use external sites, but I wouldn't know who those users are. And what I'm talking about is this. I'm really, if you pay attention to my channel, somewhat knowledgeable about how the Japanese anime and video game industry works. Questionnaires are really big, especially with manga. Shonen Jump, for example, if something doesn't do well in the questionnaires, it gets dropped. And because I want to have multiple shows, eventually, I would like people to be able to say, I really like this show, but I don't really like that show. And so I can really focus my my creative endeavors toward the stuff that people are really enjoying. As it stands right now, I can't really do that unless I turn to an external site. And then I don't even know if these people are subscribing to my channel because I can't see their subscribers' names. They could claim that they subscribe to the channel, but I don't really know for sure if it's not integrated with YouTube. And that's what I would like to have. Next idea. I think it would be beneficial if users could search for videos by their length in addition to the categories and subcategories the video belongs to. Carefully edited 10-minute episodes shouldn't be competing with 1-minute home movie clips. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Another idea. I would like a children's genre added to the videos, shows, movies, etc. browsers and search menus. I intend to make a children's show soon, and I don't want to compete in search engines against adult-targeted videos. And this is actually one of the biggest problems with YouTube right now about searching for videos. It's a lot of the stuff that's aimed at adults appears in the same search results as stuff for children. And these are very different demographics. And parents, of course, they would rather, when they're trying to find stuff for their children to watch online, they don't want to spend 3 hours searching for the children's shows and not just the adult stuff. I mean, there's lots of animation on there, and you can't just say, like, animation is for kids automatically. Well, that's really not the case, especially with YouTube. So we really have to have a definite children's category. So people just click on children, and you know all this stuff is for children. Another idea. I would like the YouTube shows page to stop showing the popular shows at the expense of everyone else. Let users search shows alphabetically by genre. These pages are currently useful only to the popular shows because they don't show any others. What I'm talking about, if you just go to the page, you can see it yourself. A lot of the same shows. They even have like an action-adventure has Indie Mogul. Now, don't get me wrong, I love Indie Mogul, but Indie Mogul is not an action-adventure show. There is no reason for that show to be appearing at the top of a list for the popular action-adventure shows. YouTube really has to do something about their shows, the ability to search YouTube for different shows. Because right now it sucks and it's only benefiting the really top people who are already popular and really don't need the viewer help. And some of us smaller ones who have no budget whatsoever for marketing and have to do everything virally. Another idea. I would like my subscribers to be able to choose several videos they would like to watch and have them play in the order they chose them. People want to relax on the couch and watch my channel as if it were a TV and not need to get up every 5 minutes. And what I'm talking about is like, with a regular television, you have a remote control, you can sit back and you can, watch stuff. You can't really do that with a computer using a mouse or anything. So the alternative is to let people go to a channel and say, I want to watch these videos in this order and click them and basically create like a playlist, but not something that's permanently stored on your computer because that's actually a pain in the ass. You have like millions of playlists. And you may only want to watch that video one time. So it makes a lot more sense to make a temporary playlist where you can choose these videos, sit down and watch it, eat your dinner or whatever. And that would be a good alternative to not having a remote control. Because otherwise you have to get up constantly to change the new episode that you want to watch it. Okay, another idea. The partner help forum is not helpful. Some top contributors give inaccurate information. Non-partners bombard it with spam. Google needs to have employees read and reply to posts and then sticky those answers so accurate information is put out. It seems like every time I go to the YouTube partner forum, there's non-partners posting in there. And some of them are giving advice to other people who actually are partners. And this information is not accurate. For example, with game reviews, there's a constant, you need to have all these rights from the game review companies. Let me tell you, the game publishers do not give you rights to review their games. They send you an advanced copy, usually through a marketing wing that isn't even owned by them. They hire somebody else to do it. And all they want to do is just disperse these advanced copies of games to people such as myself. And they don't give you the rights to their footage. That's retarded. Because if they give you the rights to their footage, you might be able to do things with it. It's basically like saying that if you give them a bad review, they're endorsing that review. That doesn't look good for the marketing team. So it's a lot better if they just simply give you the game. They don't give you the rights to anything with the game. That also covers some other tricky issues with rights. Because some companies sell rights for use in like movies and stuff. And if they're giving you a right to do it for your show, then the people who have to pay for these rights in movies, and they are upset, basically. And it's just a really sticky situation. In general, unless you're like really huge, you're not going to get any rights to video game footage when you give the review copies of games. That is just not how the industry works. And the people, I'm constantly having to tell people this over and over again because the top contributors don't understand what the hell they're talking about. And it's not just with video game reviews. There's all kinds of information that is just bad. And the partner forums, is just, it doesn't seem like there's anybody from Google who's reading it and responding to things. they could very easily resolve like at least the majority of the questions people commonly have by having an employee respond and sticky that question at the top of the page. Another thing with the questionnaires, another idea for questionnaires. I also want to be able to see the demographic statistics, the age, gender, region, etc. of users who responded to the questionnaire, what multiple choice options they picked, etc. This is valuable to me. This is valuable information to me as a creator. Another idea. The gaming category is currently subdivided in Flight Simulator and Machinima. I think game reviews should be a category. I am a partner who does a game review show and is lost in the millions of unedited gameplay footage of WoW raids. That seems pretty self-explanatory. Game reviews is a really popular category. I have no idea why Flight Simulator is a category of videos, but game reviews isn't. This doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Another idea. An option for people to look at comedy, gaming, education, etc. and filter out all non-partner videos. This would help users find partner videos easier. Currently, the videos I spend hours making get lost in the millions of unedited home movies. And, you know, some people are like, oh no, because we want our unedited home movies to compete with the YouTube partner stuff. I'm sorry, but that's selfish. Because I would say I spend at least 7 to 10 hours editing, because I have to also wait for rendering times. And I also have to fix a lot of the audio, because my audio for my camera is not that great. So when I'm creating a game review thing, I have to write the scripts, I have to play the damn game, I have to record the footage, I have to go through all this hours and hours of footage and find the best shots, and I also have to film all the stuff. Then I gotta edit the damn thing, and I gotta do. And if I'm putting even little crappy effects on there, that's nothing more than rotoscoping with After Effects. You know, that still takes time. So my videos really, especially since I'm a YouTube partner and I'm supposed to be making money with YouTube, they should not be competing with home movies that people have literally spent a couple of minutes going like this with and recording something, and then just uploading it straight and then doing their editing inside YouTube. If you're editing videos on YouTube using their built-in editor, I'm sorry, but you're doing it wrong. That's not a very good editor. You should have a program on your computer that is specialized just for doing this. And your videos definitely should not be competing with those of us who are putting hours and hours and hours of time into trying to make videos. This is a business. Another idea. I want to be able to issue subscribers custom badges and the ability to auto-earn badges for their accounts. Example, you watched 10 of my videos and commented 50 times on my videos, etc. You get a badge for that. This would considerably help encourage viewers to return to my channel. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to somewhere like Giant Bomb. You can sort of see it with Facebook. There's various badges for games and stuff, like Mafia Wars. People like badges. They're achievements. And earning these things, so people really like it. I would like to be able to provide that to people. It would really help being able to connect with the audience, and it would be able to help to virally promote the show that I make, and that lots of other people make as well. I recognize the importance of using these badge systems. Where's my next idea? To be able to see the name of the company advertising on my videos and what ads they're putting on them. I can't look at them on the videos without. I can't look at the ads on my videos without violating the agreement. But I believe I have a right to know what products are being advertised on my channel. For example, I'm going to be launching a Power Ranger style children's show soon. There are certain ads that play on some of my more adult-aimed videos for gamers that I would probably rather not have airing on my Power Ranger show, because it might send the wrong message to parents. And I would like to be able to say, I don't want these to be on there. I think that as someone who's creating this and putting lots of time, energy, and money into making these videos, I have a right to know what is being advertised on my videos, and right now, I have no idea because I'm not allowed to look at the ads. And that needs to be changed. Another idea. Videos that are enabled for monetization but not approved should not be viewable to the public. Making the videos private doesn't allow them to be not monetized, and making them public but not approved causes partners and YouTube to lose money. What I'm saying is that sometimes videos do not get automatically approved for monetization. They need to be viewed by an actual person. And it might go several days. Even I've had at most 2 weeks until a video was actually approved for monetization. Now when you upload a video, you cannot make it private and be enabled for monetization. They don't allow it. The video will be automatically rejected if it's not public. But the majority of your views are going to come from your subscribers. And they're going to watch the video within the first 3 days. So you basically lost the majority of views your video is going to get, because there's no ads running on it. And that's just dumb. So why can't it just be that when you enable a video for monetization, it remains private, but can be viewed by the person who needs to review it for ads, and just the public can't see it? I don't understand why that could be possible, why they can't do that. And it should happen that way. It should automatically happen that way. That would be a much more efficient system. Another idea. On the subject of a badge and achievement system for users, have earned badges appear in Facebook and Twitter statuses of members whenever they earn one. This would really help smaller channels virally promote their content. Another idea. In addition to a form badge system, I want to be able to make certain videos only viewable to those subscribers who have earned a particular badge, as a way to reward them for commenting 100 times or watching all my videos, etc. And again, this is a way to, to interact with the community who are watching my videos. And the same for other people as well. Everybody should really have access to this stuff. It would be really helpful for us indies who are really trying, like, how can I better market this? I don't have a lot of money to pay someone else for a badge system. Why can't YouTube give one to everybody and let us create our custom badges and virally promote our shows through Facebook and Twitter and stuff by using these badges systems? And also to reward our subscribers for being loyal, for commenting on all our videos, for watching all our videos and stuff like that. Another idea with badge systems. In addition, a badge system for YouTube user accounts, I want the badges earned to be displayed on their channel pages, so badges may be displayed for bragging rights and to help advertise partner channels via word of mouth about the badges. My last idea is to combine the friends and subscribers tabs. Many users want to friend rather than subscribe, probably because the name of friend sounds more personal than subscriber. But by doing so, they don't receive as many updates when new videos are posted. This is very counterproductive to growth. And it's pretty self-explanatory. Friends do not receive email updates about new videos you get, subscribers do. And that really ought to change. Just make one tab for subscribers. YouTube is not Facebook. It's meant for posting videos out. So everybody should really be a subscriber. There shouldn't be any friends. It's just too inconsistent. Just make it simple. Simplify it. And those are the ideas that I have. And hopefully at least some of this stuff gets implemented with YouTube. It would really help me out. It would really help out a lot of the other partners. I do read a lot of the forums and I hear what people are saying. And yeah, so we'll see how this works out. Thank you for watching this.